What's up, everyone? Towelie here with Durful, bringing you a special gameplay. And why is it special, Durful? Why? Tell me, why is it special?
Well, first off, it's casual. Second off, it is Tally's birthday.
Hell yeah! Happy birthday to me! Check it out. My birthday died. That's right. I am very fucking extra on my birthday. Wife loves it. And joining us for my birthday gameplay, we have returning guests Mihai and Medusa.
So, for this game, I brought Marwin back. You guys might have remembered that from our gameplay with MTG Nerd Girl. And Mihai brought in his Timna Ikra build.
And I am playing Ural the Miststalker. It's an Aura's Tron deck. Medusa is playing Haragast. Alright, guys. Let's fight. Alright. Any pre-games?
Nope.
Nope, good here.
No.
Hopefully no one with casual.
Hey, casual is good for like fucking ley line.
I mean, that is fair. I'll give you that, yeah.
Cool. So, okay, draw. Oh, fuck. Thorn, Spire, Verge, and I'm gonna say pass.
Draw. We'll do a forest into a Llanowar elf. And pass.
Oh man, I like that play. That's such a good play. I too am going to play a forest in Atlanta World. But beyond that, I'm done. So I'll pass it to you, Medusa.
You want to tap that forest there, fam?
I mean, I could make
Fucking
it look all
cheater.
official for you.
I'm gonna go ahead and play this Den of the Bugbear and pass the turn.
Alright. Okay, draw. So, I got myself an Ancient Tomb and taking 2 damage to play a Felwar Stone. I'm gonna say pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play a Plains for turn. I'll tap that for a Soul Ring.
Oh.
I'll tap the Soul Ring for a Golgari Signet.
Can I concede?
And then I'll tap this to activate the Signet and play a Rampant Growth. I will search for a basic Swamp just so I have all my colors, and then I'm going to pass with that.
Draw. So we're gonna go ahead and play a forest as land for turn,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna kickstart my heart with the Marwin thing.
Yeah.
Yay!
But I do not have anything more explosive than that. Sorry, Medusa. I will go ahead and pass the turn to you.
All right. I'm going to play the backside of a Kazul's Fury, which is Kazul's Cliffs. And I will pass the turn.
In your turn, I'll play a Light Tutor for Chromatic Lantern. Alright, so untap, okay, draw. And I'm gonna take the pain again to play the Chromatic Lantern.
Sure.
And then I'll play Sithis. Alright, Mihai, your turn.
Sweet. I will untap all of my things. Upkeep, draw. And then Dotha Triome tapped. Yeah, I might as well just literally tap this way to play Timna.
Yep.
Oh,
And then I am sorry to punch you when you're down, but you're the only one without a blocker. I'll send this over to the Dragon and Goblin player, 1 damage. Then second main, I will lose a life to Timna, draw a card. All I can do, unfortunately. I will pass turn.
So untap, upkeep, no triggers, draw, 2 green for a Priest of Titania. Significance, I cast an elf, and give Marwin a +1/+1 counter. So Marwin can now tap for 2 specifically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap her for 2 green, and then I'm going to use 1 to do Arachnoid Adaptation. So even though she's not getting an additional +1/+1 counter, that makes her power 4 for the sake of her tap mana ability,
Sure.
because it is tied to her power specifically.
Yep.
So then I have
Yep, I'm
one
good with that.
one floating green. We're gonna now tap for 4 floating green. I'm gonna use 2 of it, leaving me with 3 to cast a Savage Surge. So that's going to put Marwyn up to 6.
Ooh.
So then I will tap again and generate 6 floating green. So we're going to use 3 of it to cast an Elvish Archdruid. Then we're going to do 2 of this green for a pair of Swiftfoot boots. Who doesn't like Swiftfoot boots, right? Then enclosing this 4 is going to be for an Immaculate Magistrate, and it is going to trigger Marwyn, putting her up to 3 +1/+1 counters. And then, of course, to cap all of the beautiful things off, I will tap my Landomore Elves for a point of green to attempt to equip Swiftfoot Boots to Marwyn.
Yeah, got it.
All right, but that's it.
Kind of glad he attached it to Marwyn and not to the other elf to then buff Marwyn.
Right.
I'm gonna play a Filigree Familiar and gain 2 life and pass.
Hell yeah. Alright, so untap, upkeep, and draw that card. Yeah, okay. I'll just go ahead and cast Euro. And take 2 damage. And it's a pass. Can't do anything else.
I will untap my things. Draw. Play a forest per turn. I'll then tap. I'll just do it. I'll tap the Soul Ring to tap the Signet, so I have 3 floating. Play out a Beastmaster Ascension. Go to combat. And unfortunately, Durful now has several blockers. Towelie has blockers. Does Dragons have blockers right now? I can't remember.
Yes.
Yep.
What is the... what's your power toughness on your blocker?
2/2.
It's a 2/2. I want to hit you. I want to hit you, but like...
That's rude.
I don't know. I think you should keep up blockers in case, something smacks you.
Yeah, that's what I think too. So instead, I will just tap, or I will cast Ikra. I'll just get both my commanders out.
Mm-hmm.
Tapping out for that. And then pass the turn.
Alrighty. What everyone was afraid of, I get to untap. Upkeep. No triggers.
I'm a little bit less afraid because you only have 1 card in hand.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Yep. I will play a forest as my land for turn because that's what I drew. So yeah, I mean, I could make a metric ton of mana right now, but I literally can't do anything with it. All right, so I control 5 elves, so we are going to tap the Immaculate Magistrate to put 5 +1/+1 counters on Marwyn. I don't know, Mihai. Your Beastmaster's Ascension is a little bit more advantageous to you than anything that Towelie and Medusa are doing right now. So,
I mean, I am aware. I'm not doing anything right now with it, but yeah, I need to get some token generation, which is what this deck struggles with.
Yeah. I know you can block, but that's okay because I'm still going to send the 10/10 at you anyway.
Does she have trample?
No.
All right.
All it gives is hexproof and haste. So, yeah, no trample. But
I know it's just going to keep getting bigger, which is the scary thing. But
yeah,
I'll throw my elf into it, so
okay.
She gets to kill a one of her kind.
For the sake of, I don't have anything else, so I will pass the turn.
Great. Play a mountain, and then I think that I need to use my mana efficiently. I kind of also want to smack people.
Do it.
Unfortunately, this is random, but I'm going to play this Territorial Hellkite. It has flying and haste. I will move to combat. I will choose an opponent at random. Let me grab a random dice here. So we have...
I think the birthday boy should be the one getting hit.
Why?
Well, unfortunately, I don't make that decision. All right. So Towelie, you're going to be 1 and 2. Mihai, you're going to be 3 and 4, and Durful, you're going to be 5 and 6. That is 5. Durful, I am going to attack you with a 6/5 flying haste.
A 6/5 flying haste. I don't like any of those things. In the odd move,
Are you gonna you're gonna fog?
Priest of Titania to generate 5, and I'm going to cast a Galadriel bow. It has flash. When Galadriel bow enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control, untap that creature. Equipped creature gets +1/+2
Sure.
and has reach.
Sure, I get to do nothing this time.
Yeah.
All right. All right, I'll pass.
I'll take pain again. I'm at 32. I'm gonna cast Strong back. Trigger Sithis. So that's good. I'll be at 33 instead, and then I'll draw a card.
Okay.
And then I will chant Strong back to Ural. And then, just so that I can protect myself, because Durful is getting out of hand, so I'm gonna tap 1 white for a Spirit Mantle targeting the Ural. Trigger Sithis. So now Ural has protection from creatures. So come at me, Durful. And then I'm gonna use the last of my mana for red for an Atali's favor. Trigger Sithis. I'll be back at 35. Draw a card. Cool. And then attach it to Ural. And when it ETBs, I discover 3. So Spear Safety is a no. Ooh, Sanctum Weaver. Yeah, I'll go Sanctum Weaver. And then, since that's a cast, Sithis will trigger again. So I'm at 36. And I draw a card. I'm at 7. So let's see. How big is Ural? 2, 4, 6. And then for each, or, okay. So 2, 4, 6 is from Ural. 8,
2,
10,
4.
12, 13, 14 plus 5. So it's a 19, 19 right now.
With trample.
With trample. Protection from creatures. But I'm going to hang tight. Because, Marwyn is most likely going to swing at me if I try coming at Durful. So I'm going to say pass the turn.
Draw. I'll cast a Anointed Procession.
Yep.
So
Oh.
for that, I need to get the white, and then this can give me 3 mana.
Mm-hmm.
And then for another 3 mana, I will play out a Chatterfang. I'm going to send this over at the Dragons. It's Ikra. It's a 3/7 with Menace.
Yep, I cannot block it.
Sweet. So you'll take 3, and then I will gain 7. Take 1, going to 45. So I can draw a card off Timna. Oh, also, Beastmaster would have tooked up to 1.
Yep.
No, yeah.
Draw. Hey, I will make my land drop. Still have 5 elves. We're still going to add 5 +1/+1
Yep.
counters to Marwyn. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to hold up some
Okay.
some blockers, and I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn to Medusa.
Cool. I'm going to miss my land drop. I need to hit that land. It's really, really bad that I didn't this turn. So I'm going to play this Outpost Siege and choose Cons.
Ooh.
And I will pass the turn.
So untap. Good job. But I'm gonna tap Sanctum Weaver for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna say 5 green
Mm-hmm.
and then a white. So 1 green floating. I'll play Morari's Wake. So on cast, I'll gain a life, draw a card. With the 1 green floating, I'm gonna cast an Ancestral Mask.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger Sithis. I'm gonna tap this for this is 2 green, 2 white. Floating. Let's float a white. I'm gonna cast Dueling Grounds. Trigger Sithis. I'll gain 1 life, draw a card. I'm gonna take 2 life for Sacred Foundry. So back at 37. Then with the 1 white floating. I'll go and add an Esper Sentinel for a blocker. So should I grant Medusa mercy?
I'll leave that up to
I've
her.
played 3 spells this game. I'm not super happy.
Because depending on how quickly this game goes, we might be able to do a second, depending on what
I
you
am
guys want to
really good to scoop it up at this point.
Okay, so just so that way, no scooping everything, just to be fair, I'll go to Medusa for lethal.
Yep.
Tap Bell Warstorm for green, because you guys clearly have green. Utopia Sprawl. Trigger Sithis, so we get 38. Just it was for card advantage and draw. I'm gonna say pass. See what happens.
All right. I'm really hoping I get a land, because then I can maybe do something. If not, I can still do something, but I can do a little more if I get a land. And I got a land.
Yeah,
Okay.
he got there.
I'm going to cast a Pest Infestation.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'll tap this
goes-
for my green, and
There
then
goes at least my Swiftfoot boots.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my X will be 4. So the targets are going to be Ancestral Mask, the thing that gives your commander trample, the thing, I think it's like the very first one you cast, which is the one that gives it +2/+2 for everything, and then the Swiftfoot boots for the final one to
Yeah,
so I-
not have Marwyn have.
Wait, not the protection from creatures one?
Nope. I don't care. He can swing back and
So-
one-shot me because he no longer has trample.
In
but I don't care.
response to that, then I'm gonna deflecting swat one of the targets. I'm
Okay.
gonna deflecting swat the target that's going to strong back, so I can at least keep that, and that's gonna go to Anointed Procession.
Aww. It was gonna be a ton of tokens.
So many tokens just got trounced.
So that it resolves, so I will still get 8 1/1 black and green pest creature tokens and 8 squirrels.
Yep.
I'll find my tokens or whatever. And then I'm gonna swing Ikra over at Tally.
Cool. I'm at 35, and you're at 52.
52, but then I'm gonna go down to 51 because I'm gonna draw a card with Timna. And Beastmaster will get a second counter.
Cool.
So I'll draw the card, and then that's all I can do. So I'll pass and find my tokens that don't really do anything because only one creature can block anyway.
Raw. We're gonna give Marwyn more counters, so 5 up to 18. All right. Well, I will go ahead and pass.
Okay, so untap, upkeep, and draw. Exotic Orchard. Land for turn. Idyllic Tutor. Tap an Exotic Orchard for 2 white, and then this one for whatever. Yeah. I'm gonna do Mantle the Ancient. Alright, so I'll put this in my hand. I'm gonna tap Sanctum Weaver for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 white, I guess. Using 2 of the white, so 4 white floating. I'm gonna cast Mantle the Ancients, which will gain me a life, so I'm at 36. So Tolly's Favor and Ancestral Mask. And then Atali's Favor will trigger. Let's see. Oh, Lion Umbra. I'll take that. Lion Umbra, which will trigger Sithis again. So I'm at 37. Draw a card. So this now has Vigilance and Reach. Used to, it's like a 4 white floating. Let's just do this. A red right here. So 2 white floating. Aggravated Assault. Which the white will fizzle because I'm about to go to combat. I'll go at Beehive first.
Yeah, I died to. I don't even want to know how big that thing is right now.
Yeah, it's big.
I don't think it even matters the commander damage. I think that's over my life total, which is 51. So I will die.
And then I'm going to pay total of 6, leaving 1 green floating to activate Aggravated Assault, which will untap Sanctum Weaver.
Yep.
and I'll get additional combat.
Are you casting
he
out
has
Drowsy Conscription
way-
now, or
Yeah, I'm casting the Drowsy Conscription
Yeah,
too.
I think we're just done here.
yeah, we're just done. Okay, you're gonna be insufferable in the next gameplay, aren't you?
Hell yeah! Birthday boy coming out with that win. Daddy pick.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought Marwin was gonna be a little scary there for a second, and then you went and did that.
It's always the Spirit Mantle, which I admit I kept my mouth shut when y'all were just like, not the Spirit Mantle when behind the Pest Infestation, which I'm like, if you would have targeted the Spirit Mantle, I probably would have saved that over the Strong Bag, mainly because I top decked the Idyllic Tutor. So I had no idea I was going to get all those achievements back. So if he would have targeted the Spirit Mantle, my targets would have been different with the Deflecting Swat.
Fair.
Yep. Yeah, but I did feel bad for Medusa, though. If you guys remember, or if you guys didn't catch our first casual gameplay of us being together, it was with MTG Nerd Girl. Go check it out. I was screwed that game. It seemed like Medusa, she caught that.
Yeah, she definitely caught it this game.
Yep. But it happens. Happens for the best of us, both casual and CDH. But of course, if you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Make sure you do comment down below what more you would like us to play. And come follow us right down here. So our BlueSky account and Instagram. Come check us out. Well, if it's your birthday like me, happy birthday. See ya.
Happy birthday. Bye.